Let's be honest, Bryce. Half of thing we are good at money. ठीक है, good with money until the month ends. और बैंक बैलेंस खाली हो जाता है.
हमें तुम्हारे लक्षण बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं लग रहा है, तुमसे ना हो पाएगा.
फाइनेंशियल पर्सनल फाइनेंशियल डैशबोर्ड एंटीग्रेविटी में. टुडे वी विल फिक्स दैट. बादाम का बाल नहीं. हम पर्सनल फाइनेंस डैशबोर्ड बनाने वाले हैं एंटीग्रेविटी में. दैट क्या कर सकते हैं, आपको फ्यूचर सेल्फ को थैंक यू बोलोगे आप. ठीक है, ये बना के. ठीक है, सो यही चीज़ हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. कन्फेशन करता हूँ. लेट मी स्टार्ट विथ कन्फेशन. ठीक है, फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम आई थॉट आई वॉज फाइनेंशियली रिस्पॉन्सिबल. ओके, द वन डे आई ओपन माई बैंक अकाउंट मुझे 5 रैंडम सब्सक्रिप्शन, मुझे रिमाइंडर भी नहीं आए. ठीक है, वन ऑफ देम वॉज लाइक समथिंग लाइक प्रीमियम मेडिटेशन वाला साउंड्स. वाई, व्हेन डिड आई क्लिक दैट, वॉज आई ड्रंक, स्लीप वॉकिंग, पजेस्ड. ठीक है, सो ऐसा सब आ रहा था जब मैं बैंक अकाउंट के बैलेंस देखता हूँ तब तक. ठीक है, तो यही.
आई एम सॉरी.
क्या क्या कहा आपने?
Realized most people don't need finance app. They need a dashboard that screams how much came in. ठीक है, और how much went out. कितना आ रहा है, कितना जा रहा है, और वो सेफ है कि नहीं. डेंजर दिस मंथ है कि फिर से वही रिसाइकल लोन लेने का साइकिल रिपीट होता रहेगा. वो सेफ है कि नहीं, डेंजर है इस महीने में कि नहीं, वो वाली चीज़ें. सो दिस वीडियो will build exactly that, and we will be doing it by using planning first approach. Back to anti-gravity series, folks. So in application 1 I already promised you one particular application. We will be going to building another application, second application. So today we are building something real, personal finance dashboard that can work as portfolio project. Okay, so an MVP, a finance startup, or your own budgeting tool. This is a episode most practically in this series.
किसी महापुरुष ने कहा है कि कामयाब होने के लिए नहीं, काबिल होने के लिए पढ़ो. सक्सेस के पीछे मत भागो, एक्सेलेंस का पीछा करो. सक्सेस झक मार के तुम्हारे पीछे आएगी.
Build an application using Next.js and JSON mock data, clean UI and charts. Okay, so we will be using Antigravity to generate the components step by step. Simple sketch on dashboard layout. So let's get into the planning mode. When you skip planning, your app become mess, just like a Bollywood sequels that should never existed. अभी बात करते हैं प्लानिंग मोड की. इन एंटीग्रेविटी प्लानिंग मोड एक ब्रेन होता है. दिस इज़ वेयर वी डिफाइन फीचर्स, कंपोनेंट्स, डेटा मॉडल और स्ट्रक्चर. इसी में हम डिसाइड करते हैं. सो नाउ रीड अवर प्लानिंग ब्रूट, एंड सो वी कैन ब्रेक इनटू द कमेंट्री चंक्स सो दैट इट विल बी वेरी इजी. सो हमको क्या करना है, यू आर एन एक्सपर्ट डैशबोर्ड एंड यूएक्स डिज़ाइनर, बेसिकली टेलिंग द बेटा तुम सीनियर हो ऐसा करके. ठीक है, यू आर एन एक्सपर्ट डैशबोर्ड. ओके, सो हमको प्रॉम्प्ट ऐसे लिखना है. सो प्लानिंग मोड में यू आर एन एक्सपर्ट डैशबोर्ड एंड यूएक्स डिज़ाइनर, बेसिकली टेलिंग द एंटीग्रेविटी बेटा तुम सीनियर हो, तो मुझे क्या बिल्ड करना है. आई वॉन्टेड टू बिल्ड अ पर्सनल फाइनेंशियल डैशबोर्ड ऐप. ठीक है, मुझे ये बनानी है. ठीक है, सो गोल क्या रहेगा, लेट यूजर्स ट्रैक इनकम, एक्सपेंस, सेविंग्स यूजुअली. राइट, तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, गोल क्या है, लेट्स यूज़र ट्रैक इनकम, एक्सपेंसेस, इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, सेविंग्स एंड EMI. राइट, इन्वेस्टमेंट्स और EMI ट्रैक करने के लिए. राइट, सो सेविंग्स, EMI. ठीक है, सो ये वाली हम बोल रहे हैं. ठीक है, सेविंग विजुअली बेसिक. So visually means no tables, that looks like an SBI passbook from 1997. ठीक है, target users are working professionals making to manage the monthly expenses. ठीक है? So which means that people like us broke, people hopefully broke, right? So attend each of the month, right? So to continue this, so we should have a core features like monthly expense chart, transaction table, filter, settings page. Okay, so यही particular planning हमारा features रहेगा. So this is minimum you need to before pretending that you are a finance startup founder on LinkedIn. So keeping going through rest of the prompt, finish with this is enough with Antigravity, like a proper product designer instead of code generator. So we will be going to do it. So you keep react to this particular video. इतनी बहुत मेहनत लगती है. ओके, सो इतनी बहुत मेहनत लगती है. मीम मैं रिसर्च करके ही डालता हूँ सो दैट आप एंगेज रहो और खुशी खुशी ये वीडियो देखो. ठीक है? सो दैट इज़ व्हाट आई वांटेड टू keeping you excited in this particular video. So let's straight forward to this particular video. ठीक है? So we will first do the planning first of all. Okay, so we'll try to go with it, finish with this planning mode, then we'll get started with another thing. Okay, so we'll just try to put this particular planning kind of a prompt. So we will try to do that. Okay, so I will just do this. Okay, so let me check this, let me see, let me open Antigravity. So पहले मैं बता दूंगा कि आपको क्या क्या करना है. Let's say create a project first of all. Okay, we have built previously this one. So what I will do, I will close this particular project, close this particular folder. I need to create another file. Okay, so it is unnecessary opening this one, so I will just close this and I will just click on desktop. Whatever the workspace that you have created, you can do that. So here I will just write the application 2. Okay, I just create this and I will just open that. Okay, so one by one we will try to do that. Okay, so not an issue. So what we'll be going to do, I will be going to use planning mode. Okay, so we'll try to use a planning mode here. Okay, so I'll just add out this particular thing. You are an expert dashboard. Okay, so just copy from this. Okay, so you just try to see the video and follow along. Okay, I wanted to build personal finance dashboard web app. Goal to let user, okay, target users are like working professional, manage the monthly expenses. Okay, so I wanted to have a core features like this. Okay, so manages simple लगाई है यहाँ पे. So we'll just try to do this particularly. Okay, so let's start how this planning mode is done. Okay, so I will be getting back after this is done. Okay, so what I will be gonna do that is like personal financial dashboard. It has curated a cool thing. So what I wanted to do is right now you use this implementation plan. Okay, I will just change it to the execution fast mode. Use this implementation plan. Okay, use this implementation plan here. So I will just use implementation plan above thing and use clean code architecture for having used solid design principles, keeping in mind that. Okay, and also tell me how you are implementing are implementing step by step, so that I'm also able to understand. I'm also able to understand and take a review of mine. Okay, so that you will inform me what you implemented, what you have implemented step by step. Okay, so step by step. So use animation, use animations like GSP, and use shadecn library for what? Components. Okay, so yeah, so go and implement this. Go and implement it. Okay, implement it step by step. Okay, so I will just try to do this particularly. Okay, so it is just a, I have already showed you for one particular uh, uh, I have already showed you that. So let's try to execute this and then wrap up this very fastly. Okay, so I'll just try to do allow the yes application. It is try to see analyzing the code workspace and try to build step by step. Okay, so it is trying to do installing the dependency now. Okay, so it has created finance dashboard. Okay, let's wait for it. Executing it. Okay, so step one complete. So it is installing now shadecn library. So I'm just trying to install this. Okay, so it is installing the components as well. Section UI is done. So Lucid React is trying to install now. GSAP, recharge, Lucid icons and all. So it is adding the components now, whatever the required for a project. Okay. Okay, so everything is getting installed now. So it is right now clean architecture structure it is maintaining now. It is going to be creating the domain layers like it is an interfaces. Following this particular salt principles has one purpose, extensible to interfaces. Interfaces can be swapped, interfaces segregation small, focus interfaces, dependency invention, depend on abstraction or concrete implementation. Okay, so it is creating this particularly. So it is now creating the repositories, interfaces, following dependency inversion principle and those things. Okay, so it is doing now. Third, step 5 is completed domain layer created with an entities with an repository interfaces. Now it is creating the data layer, that is mock implementation. Okay, so it will now implement the repository with the mock data like a JSON format. Okay, we'll just wait up till then, till it is getting doing that. Okay, so it is creating the mock data.typescript file here. Yeah, so it is completely data layer with repository created. Now it is creating the use cases like business logic layer now, getting the transactions here. Now it is creating the utility functions now. Now it is creating the UI components with GSAP animations. So you can just have a look once. Okay, so if you just see whatever it has created, we'll just try to see over here. Okay, so once it is done, we'll see. Okay, it is creating as per domain entity repositories, domain entities, repositories, use cases, get transaction use case, and lib formatters, utils. Everything is trying to do it for us. Okay, so if you just see the presentation, expense chart, summary chart, everything it is trying to do it. Okay, so it is trying to do it. So one by one it is doing. After it is done, I will be coming back. Okay. Let me run the application through so you can understand. Let me accept those changes now. Okay, so let me run the localhost 3000 in my browser so that you will understand what it has created. 1000. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so it has some issues here, right? So some issue is there. So how it is trying to do it? It will try to see this particular issue and understand like this is what the issue is all about. Okay, so it is trying to do it. After it is getting fixed, I will come back. Okay, this label now. Okay, so it is some of the components were not added, so it is going to add that as well. Okay, so it is getting added now. So let's see what is next plan it is to do it. So one by one it is solving the issues here now. See, would like to use, I would say no, I don't want. So I will just try to use here. Okay, step by step, everything it has done like that, it is taken. Okay, let's see here. See how coolest things it has created now. Okay, so here one problem here is like profile settings you can add it. Okay, you can change the password, you can add the password. See how cool enough the dashboard it has created for us. Okay, so what one thing you need to do is here finance flow it has created now for us. So you can just change the settings here now. Let's suppose I can change my name Akash, and I can just write my email ID. What things can be done? Let's see. So here currency we can have it like Indian rupee, USD, euros, like it. Clear transaction history. So I will just clear it. So let's see what things transaction alerts. So let me save the changes. Okay, PDMM Wi-Fi, right? So I want it in that format itself. Let me save this. Settings saved successfully, right? So let's see here. Okay, so one thing is missing. See here in this particularly, one thing is missing is like I cannot able to add the salaries and category, right? So one thing you need to tell this GPT that one thing is you there is no filtration search transaction is also there. Let's suppose I wanted to check the salary particular thing, I can do that. So there should be a filter by month, right? Which are the things month by month I wanted to have, what are the things has been deducted there. Okay, so one issue here is what we wanted to do is this month, right? Last 3 months also you can do that. that is categories are there. So here filtration is everything is there, but I want all types here, all categories, right? So it is showing here, right? So what I wanted here is basically I wanted to add a transactions here. Now I wanted to add particular things which has been added here, right? So now what I wanted to do here is I wanted to see now like what are the things is happening here. EMI, if I just select it, right? So let's suppose I wanted to check this particularly. Okay, so I will just check the like an EMI here. Okay, there are nothing like EMI category. Good dining, freelance, investments, other income, right? So it is showing simple things now. Educating, like there is nothing like we can't add a categories here. So let me set it up once again. Okay, so one thing is missing, so that will I will note it down and I will show it to you. Okay, so this was a dashboard. I found like these are the things is issues are there, but still in the settings there should be an option like we have to set up this INR, and INR is already there. So there should be in settings, and there should be in user. There should be the concerned person's names as well. Concerned person name when they set up in settings. Okay, exactly, right? So these are the functionality we wanted. Add this, maintaining its functionalities. Okay, functionality in mind without breaking it, and use solid principles and clean code architecture, right? So I just told that now. So whatever you are implementing, do it step by step. Do step by step what you are planning. So first what I will do is, now I am not sure about it. Okay, so what I will tell that what you are planning. So I told that you do this particularly and plan it what you are doing it. Okay, so EMI management, custom categories they can add to, they can perform the CRUD operations, and each month they can add, they are increasing the salaries. So this is very efficient thing that we can build it. Okay, so I feel that each working professional needs this, right? So like basically if according to my understanding, I am doing it. I understand you wanted to add a full CRUD functionality to use that manage their personal finances. Let me plan step by step solid person clean architecture. Understanding your requirements, setting enhancements, getting salary, budget setup section, daily expense entry. Users can add transaction daily. EMI management, users can set up and track EMIs. Customer users can create, edit, delete their categories, their own categories. Complete CRUD, full create, read, update, delete for all entities. Okay, so this is what I think that this is important. So that's why I'm making this particularly. So this is one. Let me after it is getting created, I will show you. Okay, so it is this is very straightforward video, folks. It is very kind of a crisp and clear video. If you want, you can watch this particular video as well. In their investment category, right? So if they wanted to, like, let's suppose they have added particular stock, right? So let's say let me stop this. Why? Because another thing is great chatting and all, like category in investment category. In investment category, they wanted have investment. They have multiple types of investments, like stocks, PPF, PF, mutual funds, right? And like FD related to it. Okay, so if like that, so that option also should have that user can create it. Okay, so let's see this. Yeah, so this is also the coolest thing that each and every people should have. Like each and every daily life we face this particular thing, right? So I feel this particular option is a great one. Okay, so this is let's see how it is created, the implementation plan. Let's see. Okay, so it has created this one. Okay, so my category is jet defaults or something like that, right? So you can add those particular setup category flow, like user acceptance testing. You so it is trying to do it. So let's see, let me add investment portfolio section for an implementation plan. Okay, so let me see what are the things it is getting to generated. So before that's it. So after that generated, I will just show you what are the things that we have created at the end. Okay, so I will be not wasting time. Okay, so that it will be helpful for you what it has been created, and I will show, and we will be ending with this particular module. Okay, okay. So I have already told that I want this particular thing. So now it is going to execution plan, and it will try to do it for me one by one. Which are the missing layers is missing. Okay, so it will try to do it for me now. So I'm just showing you what is the power of like gravity, anti-gravity. You can have it. So I'm just trying to uh, tell you it is a similar kind of a cursor it is trying to replicate, and there are a lot of things. There are new things that Gemini is trying to solve. Okay, so Gemini is like having into going into the different ecosystem. Basically right now it is going into like they are simply clone the whole VS Code editor and trying to build like agentic kind of a things. Okay, so see here, so it is creating a separate kind of a repository, extend exciting layers. So tell me, right? So do you want it to have certain things, or do you want it to have a different workflow for different kind of a things? So let's say you wanted to add for a particular financial kind of a things, like there are different categories into it. What kind of a things that you wanted to add, the kind of workflow that you wanted to add. So let me know in the comments below, folks. So this video will be very different by anything. If you watch in YouTube, no, there will be very differentiators here. Like okay, so we will be going to do see now this quota is getting limited accepted. So what I do is I will just dismiss and I will try to use another sonnet. I have already used, try to use continue. Okay, so let's try to do it. Continue. Okay, so I will try to take an help of Gemini and let's see how it creates. Okay, so we are just trying to testing it out. So how it is going to create it, and you will be going to see that. Okay, so let's see how it creates. After it's done, we'll see. So we'll come back. Okay, so I will just till then we'll just wait. I will be coming back after it is done. Okay, so let me set 10,000 here. Here I just set it. Okay, so budget updated successfully. So general, dark mode. See if I just do this. Budget, EMI, add a category, one settings. Okay, still there are issues. Okay. Okay, so see, let me see. There are the issues. It should be customizable. It should not be fixed. User can okay, so it is some issues are there. So let me see how this thing will works. Help me into that. Okay, so we'll just see how it will going to be created. Final touch of UI, folks, right? So you can let me know in a comment, folks. So this is what total monthly income it is not reflecting. Let's suppose if you wanted to have a settings here, let's say settings, budget, EMI, let's say monthly budget, let's say 10, let's say I put it like this way. Okay, so for an example I'm just testing it out how it looks, right? So let me look into it, dashboard. Okay, so one issue is what total monthly income it is not reflecting when I am just setting here budget and EMI. Okay, when so that is one of the issues out there. Okay, so there is one issue you have to just tell that. Okay, just I will just give you the one kind of a feedback, folks. So try to use it as an assignment. I will be going to do it. So let me know in comment section. So in the next video I will be coming with the this changes. I will be to do it in the next video. Okay, so let me know in comment section, folks. So that's it from my side. Happy learning. Keep exploring this tool. It's a very awesome tool. So try to do the personal projects. It's very free and very useful tool. You can obviously try this particular tool. Okay, so let me know in comment section, folks. So which another playlist, one other series that I wanted to start it. So let me know that. So keep exploring, keep growing, and do this.